So confusing. What are the basics? Just a beginner. Makeup is expensive. Too many things to buy. Just forget about it. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Benny. If you're new, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you stay. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about you. This video is for you if you're trying to start your makeup journey and you want to build your kit. You want to know what you need to get, the essentials. I'm going to be showing you all the basics that you need in your beginner's makeup kit. And I have everything right here in this little purse. So you don't need too much if you're a beginner, you're just starting out. Everything you need can actually fit in this little pouch. Without further ado, let's jump into the video. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. This helps me grow. Also give this video a thumbs up and follow me on my other social media, which are linked in the description box below. I'm going to be showing you the products in the order that you might want to use them. I do have a full video on my channel about how to apply your makeup step by step for beginners. You might want to check that out so that you can see how you can actually use this product. The first thing, your skin prep has to be on point. There's no way around it. I'm so sorry. I also have a full video about skin prep. I'm going to link it in the description box below. You can refer to that about skin prep. But for this video, we're going to be talking about makeup products. So the first thing I would introduce to you as a beginner in your kit is a primer. What is a primer? Think of it this way. If an artist wants to paint on a canvas, for example, he has to prime the canvas. If an artisan wants to paint on a wall, for example, he has to prime the wall before he puts the paint on it, because this provides a very good base for any form of artwork you're trying to do. In case you didn't know, makeup is also art and your face is the canvas. So before you begin your makeup, you have to prime it. Why? This kind of connects the makeup to your skin. It helps your makeup look fresher. It helps your makeup last longer. It's the foundation before the foundation. When it comes to primer, it depends on your skin type and the look you're going for. If you have dry skin, oily, all types of skin, there are primers that are designed to cater to those. If you have oily skin and you prefer that your makeup looks more matte, I would recommend the Rimmel London Matte Primer. If you have dry skin and you're looking for something that can provide more hydration to your skin and you're trying to have that dewy look to your makeup, I would always recommend the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. If they discontinue this primer, I don't know what I'm going to do. It's not as affordable as the Rimmel one, but value for money. So after priming your skin, the next step would be either to do your eyes or to go into your skin work. So let's assume you're starting with skin work. You're going to need foundation, some concealer, and some liquid contour. Anything skin work is always going to depend on your skin type and the look you're going for. So let's say you have oily skin. I would recommend to you Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. Very good drugstore foundation. It's affordable. It's also widely available. Another one I would recommend is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop. This is also a very full coverage foundation. Drugstore. If you find it in your shade, it works really well. The only thing I would say is that it actually dries on really fast. So if you're looking for a more medium to high-end foundation, the Huda Beauty Full Filter Luminous Matte Foundation. If you can afford something like this as a beginner, I highly recommend. If you're going for a more luminous and hydrated look, your skin is dry, you want something that gives a dewy finish, I would recommend the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. This is currently my favorite foundation. Guys, this formula, NARS, they did a number on this one, I can't even lie. A bit pricey, not on the same level as, you know, the Maybelline, but I think it's a really good investment. So moving on to concealers, like I said about everything that has to do with skin work, it depends on your skin type and the look you're going for. So when it comes to concealers, you want to take something that is actually full coverage, especially if you have a few blemishes that you may want to hide, or if the foundation that you have isn't full coverage, then this comes in really handy at helping you. So for the sake of this video, I would recommend to you two concealers. So the first one is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Concealer. Highly mattifying, full coverage, drugstore, widely available. As a beginner, I think you can easily find this in your local, whatever shop it is that sells makeup where you are. If you're in Budapest, you can easily find this in Douglas. The second concealer I would recommend to you, which is currently my favorite and has been for a long time, is the Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. The girls that get it, and the girls that don't, yeah, just don't. Holy grail. I recommend this regardless of your skin type. Coverage is full. Might be a bit tricky to find. Here in Budapest we don't have Sephora, so you can't even find this here. You have to buy it on Beauty Bay or Cult Beauty and have them ship it to you here. If you can lay your hands on it, it does the job. Also, as you can see, it's a big bottle, so it's really going to last you. This concealer also has a very wide range of shades. So talking about contour, I would recommend that you also get your liquid contour in this product. Works perfectly, no complaints. So how terrible of me to go so deep into this video without talking about the tools that you need. You can have the best products in the world, but if you don't have the right tools, if you don't know how to use them, just forget about it. So some basic tools you need as a beginner just starting your journey out in makeup would be a good set of brushes and some really good beauty blenders. For brushes, I would recommend the Real Techniques brush set. They have a wide range. A Face Essentials set, they have an Eye Essentials set, and a couple of others like that. In the Face Essentials set, you get an expert face brush, a setting brush, a crease brush, a blush brush, and this really good beauty blender. I'm not going to say you can get a full face done with just these 4 brushes, but you can almost have a full face with these. I really recommend that you check out Real Techniques. So now that we've got the tools out of the way, we can continue with the products that you need. The next would be some powder products. When it comes to powder, there are 2 types. You have loose powders and pressed powders. Loose powders are the ones you use to set areas of your face which you concealed, basically to stop it from shifting or moving or creasing, while your pressed powder is usually used for the other parts of your face which only got foundation. There's a wide range of loose setting powders out there that you can use depending on your need, skin type. This is especially important for people who have oily skin because it kind of also helps to control oil. If you have oily skin, one loose powder I would recommend to you is the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil loose powder. Other than that, there's a wide range of setting powders out there, from Sacha Buttercup to Inglot to Huda Beauty to Laura Mercier. I wouldn't go to Fenty Beauty for setting powder. I'm so sorry, Riri, I love you, but setting powder is a complete no for me. If you're looking for a really soft finish to your look, Laura Mercier I think has one of the best setting powders out there. When it comes to pressed powders, there's also a very wide range out there. For the sake of this video, I can recommend to you the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Pressed Powder. It has full coverage, it's really nice, drugstore, widely available, the price is friendly. So MAC also has a really good pressed powder. After all the liquids and the powders are on, the next thing we would want to consider are the eyes. For your brows, you obviously need either a brow pencil, some brow pomade, brow filler, whatever it is that you want to use. For a beginner, I would recommend you using a pencil. I think it's just easier to learn to, you know, draw your brows with a pencil than with like some pomade or something. But if you already know how to use a filler or a pomade, then that's completely fine. So many brands have good brow pencils out there. You can just find one, start using. For brows, what's more important is actually the technique, especially at the beginner level. After drawing your brows and shaping them up, you might want to put on some eyeshadow. As a beginner, I can recommend to you Juvia's Place. Their eyeshadows are really pigmented. 1 swipe, 2 swipes, and you have, you know, the color that you want on your eyes. Now, when it comes to eyeshadow, again, we have to come back into the tools. Real Techniques also has an Eye Essentials set of brushes. This set gives you pretty much all the brushes that you need to apply eyeshadow on your eyes. Another really important staple when it comes to makeup is eyeliner. Even more important to me than eyeshadow. When it comes to eyeliner, you have a lot of options. You have pencil liners, you have gel liners, you have pen liners. My personal favorite right now would be gel liner, the one from Inglot. It's waterproof, stays on, it's jet black. This is how it looks. It's a really small pot like this, but this thing right here is the shiznit. But as a beginner, you might also want to explore using some pencils, especially for the lower line. So the next thing I would say you might find essential in your makeup kit as a beginner would be a setting spray. Again, this depends on the finishing you're going for. Is it going to be dewy? Is it going to be matte? Stuff like that. If you're looking for a really good setting spray as a beginner, I would say you should try the ones by NYX. They have have a dewy finish and a matte finish setting spray. Widely available, it's price friendly, drugstore stuff, and it works, so why not? The last basic I would say you need in your kit as a beginner would be some lip products. Lip gloss, lipstick, lip stains, lip pencils. So the other bonus things that you might want to have in your kit as a beginner would be powder contour, highlighter, blush. Yes, these things are essential. They tie your look together. I wouldn't necessarily call them basics. That pretty much sums it up for me with this one. I hope you found this video informative and helpful. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one.